Home plate umpire tonight, Will, is Daryl Sutherland. Yeah. Daryl's first game umping the Bananas this summer. First and last. So, warming up on the mound, you see Sam Katz, a guy that we've seen a couple times already in the Breakfast Bowl. Out of Maynard Jackson High School. And he will face Walker Paws and then Eric Jones, the newest Banana. Eric, a Davidson College graduate, and was signed by the Twins in 2019. So here is Mr. Paz from Northlake College and Rapid City, South Dakota. Ooh. Jay says Khalil's batting fifth, so that just absolutely destroys my lineup. I'm going to have to switch everything around as they come to the plate this game. It'll be fun to figure out. Thank you for that info, though, Jay. Because Jacob Teston was supposed to be hitting fifth. Maybe Kevin and Jacob just get moved up, and then Khalil gets slid into the 5-hole. That's what I hope. It's going to be a 2-0 pitch here to Walker. And able to check his swing on a fastball up above the zone. Count now 3-0. Paul's one of the hottest guys in the Bananas lineup. Last Saturday, he came in as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning and went 1 for 1. He takes a 4-pitch walk to start off this game. The night before that, Walker in the 3-hole for the Bananas went 3 for 4 with a walk. And a 1 for 4 performance before that. But a guy who has been hitting the ball consistently hard and often finding holes as well. So here is Eric Jones, the Davidson product, graduated from Davidson in 2019. And takes that one up and out. Jay asking about the huge announcement from today, which I quickly discussed on the pregame show. But it's basically just that I will be around for another 12 months here with the Bananas. I signed a 12-month extension. I'm going to be doing a lot of content here on Bananas Insiders and then a little bit on, the rest of the Bananas platforms as well. It's a lot of exclusive stuff that we're going to be doing here on Insiders. Giveaways, interviews, watch parties, as well as a documentary. And there is a line drive into left field for a base hit. Welcome to the Bananas, Eric Jones. He's going to motor into second with a double. Now, I don't know if the throw was going into second, and that's what Blake Lee is telling Bo Spears out there in left, is that throw should have gone into second. It ended up being an easy double for Eric Jones. The first ball that Sam Katz threw in the zone tonight, and Eric was ready for it. He hasn't played live baseball since last summer, but I was talking to him before the game. He's been working out and playing with a lot of fellow minor league guys who had their seasons canceled this summer and just trying to stay as loose as he can. So here is Kevin Hickey, the Bananas third baseman, 2 on and nobody out. And a bouncer in the dirt. Walker goes halfway down the line, but he'll hold up at third base. No reason to really risk it, as that ball didn't get too far away from Brandon Johnson, the Bacon catcher. And there are no outs in the inning with the meat of the order coming up. So Kevin was supposed to be the cleanup guy, last I had heard. I have to shift him up into the 3-hole where Cal Baker was stationed beforehand. Pardon me while I fix my lineup. The Bacon playing the infield back. That one way up and out, and the count now 2-0 on Kevin. Kevin, the pride of Charleston Southern, one of the 5 Hilton Head guys recruited by Patrick Briordi, with Jake Martin being their ringleader. That one fouled first base side out of play. It's going to fall in the second level of the right field deck. And the count now 2-1 on Mr. Hickey. Kevin, at this point in his life, also with a very interesting job. He's actually a beat writer for the Indianapolis Colts. He had been doing some work for the New York Giants, and then now he gets to work from home from South Carolina and has never even had to go to Indy once, but he's been a Colts beat writer for the last few years and really loves it, he told me. Sounds like a pretty great gig to me. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball fouled off. Third base side. We'll do it again. Kevin, in his first at-bat, the first swing he took of this summer, if we rewind 2 weeks ago, the Thursday that kicked this breakfast bowl off, he swung and missed and fell on his face in the lefty's batter's box. Said it was a really embarrassing moment, but since then he's had a lot of heroics for the Bananas. And I can relate to getting back in the box and seeing live pitching for the first time in a little while. It is certainly jarring. I didn't fall down when I swung, but, you know, to each their own. It's going to be a payoff pitch here to Kevin. There's a pop fly in the infield. Brandon Bellflower and Brandon Johnson. Brandon Bellflower, the first baseman, will call off his fellow Brandon, the catcher, for the first out here in the bottom of the first. And it looks like Scott Strickland has done me a favor with the lineup here and just shifted Kevin Hickey and Jacob Teston up a spot each. Here is the Bananas left fielder out of Emmanuel College, the Rincon, Georgia native. And a guy we are planning to talk to later should be mic'd up in left field as there's a breaking ball outside. Wow. That one cranked foul down the first base line. The count now 1-1 on Tested. Jay, you were the voice of the Charlotte Hornets? And maybe the Bobcats before that, depending on when you were with them. That's actually incredible. I will certainly reach out to you, Jay. I'd love to chat. That's big time. MJ's team. It's going to be a 1-1 pitch here to Jacob Teston. Walker Paws leads off third. Eric Jones leads off second. One out here in the bottom of the first inning. The Bananas trying to jump out to an early lead. And that one catches the outside corner low and away. Really tough pitch there from Katz, as that breaking ball just stays in the zone. It's going to be a 1-2 count now on Jacob Teston. And that one bounces in the dirt. Nice stop by Brandon Johnson. Count now even at 2-2 on Teston. Lefty on lefty. There's a little pop-up in the infield. Once again, Brandon Bellflower will make the call, and he'll once again make the catch. So the Bananas with 2 men in scoring position and 2 straight infield pop-ups, both to the Bacon first baseman. And Sam Katz will now... Okay, so Turner Pruitt also moved up in the order. So it turns out Khalil isn't hitting 5th. Let's see, is he in the on-deck circle? He looks like he's going to be. So it looks like Khalil is going to be inserted into the lineup in the 6th spot. Turner Pruitt, who was going to hit 6th, the DH for the Bananas from Saddleback College, will be bumped up to the 5 spot. And takes a backdoor breaking ball in there for strike 1. So Sam Katz trying to pull a Houdini. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. He has a chance to get out of this unscathed. How about that, Jay? With the Bobcats, that's unreal. I'll certainly be reaching out to you. That's really cool. There's a nice breaking ball low and in. Khalil way out in front. And Katz now 1 strike away from getting out of the jam. He's got an 0-2 count on the Bananas DH. Katz working from the stretch with 2nd and 3rd and 2 out. And that one well outside. The count now 2-1, or 1-2 rather. Kelly, I tell you what, it is so awesome to hear from you again. I completely understand that you can't spend quite as much time with us insiders now that school has begun for you. As the 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. And what a job by Sam Katz, who escapes a 2nd and 3rd no-out jam without giving up a run.